welcome to the Unity Light Agriculture Services TV. This is on the TV that we discuss about agriculture. We bring to you the major happenings in the world of agriculture. So, welcome again to the Unity Light Agri TV. As we told you that we were going to take you to our first. I call this area of trial and error. Trial and error is a art in agriculture that every farmer needs to go first before you start doing anything. And this is my trial and error backyard garden. And here we tested like 3 crops on this piece of land, but we have a very huge land, almost like 1.5 acres of agricultural land where we can be able to use. But we tested 3 crops here to see which one of them will actually perform well. And these 3 crops we use here, we never used any manure or any or chemical fertilizers, any fertilizers that we say, oh yes, we use these fertilizers for these crops to be able to grow. No, this is naturally, this is a organic grow crops that we grow here, and without using any synthetic fertilizers to say that, oh yes, these are fertilizers that they use. And with this, in almost 2.5 months, we see that some of it is coming up and some of it never survived due to the high temperatures in my country, Liberia, because at this time around December, January, May, April, March, these are all months that the temperatures in my country is very hot, and for the survivors of some crops, it gets very difficult. So some crops to just survive easy. This in with the underdevelopment of my country, because some of the agriculture equipment is very difficult to get, and even to use irrigation system, it will cost you like them. So we used the bucket watering systems to be able to test these crops during this dry season. And after we have tested it and we see that some of it is coming up, it came out well, and some of it actually survived. Like you see this entire like this entire bed. The bed is the agriculture thing which we use the bed. This bed actually nothing come up from the actually well, and you see the second bed almost is empty. But you see the tail bed. The tail bed we plant 3 crops as I illustrated to you. We plant cucumber, or not cucumber, sorry. We plant okra, we plant watermelon, and we plant cabbage on this piece of land. And this is the first crops. You see, this is the okra. This is the okra. I think the okra is trying to come out well. This is the okra. You see this okra, and this is the watermelon. I think you've seen this well. You seen this. This is it. This is it. And you see, this is it. It's actually getting big. I can say this is 1 week after a developed flower, and now today is making it 1 week. But you see, it's actually getting big here, and we have a lot of watermelon all around here, but this is one of the biggest one. And you see this. This is one. This is one of the watermelon. This is actually one of this watermelon. This is one of this watermelon. I think this one too is trying to develop, but I think is like it developing like more, right? But I think we need to use some synthetic chemical, but because we say this is organic, so we're not using no fertilizer, no organic, no pesticide, no chemicals, or all of these things. So that is why we just try to leave it to observe to see whether it can be able to come out in a proper way. And you see, and this is it. These are it, and this is another one. I think you might see. Okay, this is it. Zooming in for you to see it well. This is it. This is another one that is actually coming out good. And you seen another one again. This is it. I think it's actually getting encouraging. It's actually getting encouraging. This is it. This is one of it. You seen this, right? Water meter. I think people who know what about water meter. I seen we have. I think this one we need to put it or something. And this we see one is developing here. We see one is developing here. You see this? One is developing down here. I think looking at this, right? One is developing here. So what we need to do, we need to put something. We need to put it over this dry dry grass for it to develop, because when it's done, the possibilities of lot of it developing fungicides is 98%. So this is the reason immediately you see we put grass on it for it to balance oil, because the possibility when it is done, the fungicides actually fungicides get on it very easily. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, this one I actually spoiled the one of the bad thing. You see this one is actually spoiling our whole appetite. Oh God! But that is it. This is the beauty of agriculture. Not everything will be 100%. At times, these are things that happen, and we are going through all of this struggle to know how we can develop ourselves and improve the farming system next time, because this is just the thing. This is just a protocol that we have tried to carry on to see that we do all of these things, and we see one or two cabbages or one of two watermelon here. You seen this, right? I say two of these develop on this one, and you see this is it, right? This is it. I always seen it. This is one, this is one, this is two, this is one, this is two, and we trying to put this grass on it right right here for it to develop well. We're trying to put this grass on it right here for it to develop well. And our okra too. You see now okra. Our okra is getting like flower. It's getting a flower, right? You see this. This is the flower. The okra is 2 months time, because this is 3 month okras, and in a 2 month it started developing flower. And pretty soon we start eating okra, and I think I will show you some of it. Some of it, oh yeah, already has started bearing. And we would like to take another grass from here to put it right here again, to put it right here, because we see one of our watermelon is here. We get, by the God grace, we get it plenty, and we just looking for people to come and help us. This is it. Our watermelon is right here. Pretty soon we'll get the first harvest from this, because we think like with these things we can be able to make a lot of changes. This is a passion we have, and this is the water source we have. This is a water source. This is a water source we have. We normally take the water from this. We dug this area to be able to get water, because this time at this time the temperature is very hot, and we can't be able to get water from anywhere. And this is the area we got our water to be able to water all of these crops we plant here, even though most of it never come out well, because due to the high temperature and sometimes irregularities of watering it on time because of the distance. And this is how it looks in. And you see this, these are all cabbages. You see it there. It's actually well. It's actually well. You see it all in the grass. And we the reason we decide not to weed this grass is because if you weed this grass, the possibilities of the pest and some animals to come and destroy the watermelon that is developing is actually high. So this is why we left it just a day, not to weed this grass. If you think it's necessary for us to weed this grass, just make comment and tell us why you think like it's necessary for us to weed this grass in this watermelon at this stage. And I think we said we have 3 crops, and we have shown you almost like 2, and this is the other one. This is this cabbage. I think most people know cabbage, right? But I think the cabbage, the possibility of the cabbage growing on this land is actually hard because we have tried all kinds of method to see how best we can grow this watermelon, this cabbage. But actually, he has actually frustrated us. But never mind, we will not forget frustrated because our dream is to make agriculture to be visible. It's a multiplication is what we are after, and you see that the cabbage is not actually getting well to our expectation because these are all things that we continue to see that it will happen in agriculture, and we are aware of this. And you see, this is only two, and we plant multiple. We plant serious watermelon here. We plant a lot of watermelon here that is quite significant. It's quite important for us to come out well. But due to some, and I don't know what is a high temperature, because watermelon we all know it is crops that really love water because it's actually it's love water. It's don't love too much huge harsh or harsh temperature. So we keep we will try we count on some or try ever again during the next season to see that if it is coming, it will be able to come out well in this environment. And these are areas in one of the things I like is that we planted this entire side with like watermelon, just few or okra. You can see between there. Look back there. If you look back there, you will see that these are just few or okras you will see among here because we wanted to do intercropping, but later on we say no. Let us just try this land to see which crop will actually come out well, and we look at it and we see that all of the okra and the watermelon actually they try their possible best here. You see the one watermelon all the way there. You see there. This is it. This is one watermelon there. We'll put grass under there because I think that there's no grass over there. Over there. I see that there is no grass right over there. You see there? Right over there. No grass there. So we'll have to put one grass there. And later on, and you see this is another one that is developing. This is another one. And you seen the okra. We take this entire area with okra, and you see the okra is actually getting well. Actually coming on well. The okra is actually coming on well. You seen that. After we see the first one was developing, but this one it has developed flower and it's developing now the okra itself. And you see, we planted one watermelon here, and the watermelon this time around the watermelon is developing here again. So what I need to do, we need to take this to we need to take this to put it on this. We need to take this and put it on here. We need to take this to put it here for the watermelon to develop well. You see there? I think you have to see it, right? You have to see it here. You see this, right? And you see our okra. You see, these are some of the pesty. These are some of the pests that normally comes on okra. I think I think if you know the name of this pest, you can just drop it in the comment section. That we always know the name. For me, I don't know this kind of pest name, and I seen it on the okra. And you see how beautiful this okra is getting, right? How beautiful this okra is. You seen this, right? You seen the okra. You seen the okra. The okra is actually. See this okra. You see how this okra is? The okra. The okra is actually well. You see, this is the first fruit. This is the first fruit. This is the first fruit. This is it. This is it. This is the first fruit on this okra. This is the first fruit on this okra. This is the first fruit on this okra. The okra is actually making me encouragement. Like damn, I love it. Like damn, I love it. You see this other one again? It's like damn. So I just take this little grass one right here, and just from inside the okra. And the okra have a lot of area. We have a lot of okra here, and we have okras. We have watermelon. We have okra, and we are just throwing this little garden, right? Well, it's not just like a big garden. We just touring this whole garden. But pretty soon we have a plant that we want to plant. We want to use this entire acre maybe to plant, or okra this coming we plant okra this coming seasons, and all of stuff on this area. That another watermelon. Oh God, you see you see how desperate these animals are. You see how desperate they are. They have already consumed. They already spoiled this for all again because we haven't used pesticides. So I think bringing pesticides here, it will be very necessary. And this is what I'm thinking of. This is actually what I'm thinking of. This is one of this. This is one of it. This is one of it. And this one too is developing. It's seriously developing. This is it. 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 This is an order. This is it. You see the watermelon. Oh, they are all getting beautiful. They are all getting beautiful. Actually, we need. I need to come. I need to appreciate the watermelon. Everything I planned. I think God. I think we need to put in time to plant, to grow these crops that we can be able to supply the, yeah, how are you, the whole market with it. And this is someone who was just speaking to me, and just saying that guy standing right there, he is speaking to me. This is why I was answering. Follow up. I think this is it, and I think this is all they did. And if you are there, you can just help out to share, like, and follow this page, and you can comment. Let us continue to bring to work, because we know agriculture is quite a prestigious work that everyone need to help, and to boost these things is not one person business, because the insecurities of food is everyone concerned. Even if you can be a president, you can be a superintendent, you can be any kinds of form of human, we all need food to survive, for survivors, and even animal needs food for survival. So that is why we are taking it necessary to go back to agriculture. Thank you for following. Thank you for watching this channel up to now. We like to say thank you. Let God give you long life.